Dan Moskal here, and we are looking at web forms, your sign up form, how to collect lead and email information from visitors to your website. And we're going to go ahead and build a new web form within our Aweber account. One of the things that we are going to run here is offering a free copy of our new book over at Amazon. It's called Email Marketing That Works. We are offering it in part, sorry, and part of the reason we're offering it for free is to celebrate and to say thank you to the folks that have supported us and that have followed us. And we just submitted it last night for review in the Audible form. So it'll be available at audible.com and in iTunes, which is very cool, and what we have found to be a great way to distribute your message no matter what it is. So let's look at our web form. So one of the things we're going to start with, and let me go ahead and share this first. One of the big mistakes I've seen and I've made personally is by just sticking a web form up that says subscribe to our free newsletter. Very few people are going to do this. I mean, feel free to try and find out for yourself, but from our trying and our experience, very few folks will do that. Instead, I would encourage you to go in and come up with some other ways. You could offer a free report. You could even follow our lead by offering a copy of a free book that you've written. Um, you really want people to feel compelled and to want to grab your free report, and you want to give them something of real value. You really want, the way I've heard it, with all your products, whether you're giving it to them for free or whether you're charging them $20 or $2,000, if you can give massive transformational value in your products, you will have a huge following of customers, fans, leads, you name it. So you really want to be able to transform people, and in that sense, what I mean is give them real accurate information that can solve their problems and really help them with whatever it is that you're writing about, talking about, or working, whatever niche, industry you're working in and stuff. So one of the things we're going to do here is edit the header, and we're going to go ahead and put in, grab a free copy of Dan Moskal's, we'll just say grab a free copy of Dan Moskal's book. I think what would work better is if we actually include the title of the copy or the title of the book along with maybe an image over to Amazon that shows how much it costs and it's on sale for, but we're willing to give it to them for free, give it to our leads for free, and hopefully to you as well. We did a national television commercial in 2012 for a different business, and our way of monetizing and earning money from that obvious expense to be on national television was to collect. We sent people to a website and they'd sign up for our email, our free. I can't remember exactly what you can find the commercial. It's on YouTube, or I put a copy of it on YouTube now, and I can't remember what our call to action was, but we'd collect their email address and then follow up with them using email marketing. So naturally, we learned quite a lot, and we've been doing it online along with email marketing full time since 2006. So let's go ahead, and as you can see, you can change the font, the size, and the types, and change the colors too if you want. We'll go ahead and underline it. We'll just do that for the time being. We don't have to overcomplicate this. And we're going to change the background color too. We'll put in, try yellowish. Well, you can also put images in. Oh, that doesn't look good. Just on a side note, it's important to try a few different things and always be testing. Aweber has a very easy way that we'll be able to test this web form against another web form to see which one converts better, and even just the different colors can sometimes make a difference. So let's go ahead. If you click on this little advanced button, you can get some more. And if you want some other templates to use, there's tons of templates within Aweber. Your padding is talking about the writing, how far away it is from each side, and the up and the down. So let's change this, the up and the down, just because we want it to be a little bit smaller. If you click this button, that way you can just change one side, but we want to change both sides. This one we will change to 3, and we're going to change it on both sides as well, so we won't click that. Now this right here will take you to the different types of your web form. The body, we're going to go ahead and make this translucent or no color. Well, maybe we got it. Oh, sorry, that's a border. We're going to do the background as no color. And we're going to also just X out. We aren't going to ask for people's names. From our experience, you're going to get a name of Amanda Hugging Kiss or Seymour Butts. Very few people seem to provide a real name unless you're actually mailing them a physical product or something along those lines. We're going to change the padding along with that. As you saw, that got bigger, and we're going to actually change that again here in a second. We're going to also change the up and the down. We'll just change it to 1 on both sides. That looks pretty good. So we're just about done. Labels, this is going to be our email button right here to ask, and we're going to do it like this because I think that looks a little bit better. Now we're going to also change the submit button next here, and as you can see, you can obviously change the different sizes and stuff. You know, you may want to, I would encourage you to experiment with a few of these things to find out what works best, and always test, because just a small bump in your conversion will make a huge difference over the course of, you know, days, weeks, years, depending on how much traffic you have. Footer, we're going to go ahead and just X out. We'll leave we respect your email privacy, but we're going to X that out. We're going to change the submit button here. We want it to be in the middle, and we also want to change the color. And we're going to make it, we're going to take it down to 12 point. We're going to change the color to what the header color is. So an easy way is just to copy that color number right there, and then we'll edit this, click on color. You'll likely have to play around with a few of these things. That's just kind of the way it works. Even if you've been using it for, you know, 10 years, you still have to kind of play around with things to get them exactly the way you want. We're going to actually make this 12 point. I think 12 point's a little bit better. Actually, like that. Alright, so we'll keep it like that with the background. I'm not even sure what we did there to get that exactly, but maybe. Okay, well, we'll go. We're going to do no color there. That's what we want. So, because for some reason that email form looks a little, email collect looks a little bit strange. This is where we're going to change it. We're just going to take it down to 12 point, so it looks a little bit better. And we're going to also change the width. Go back to form type. Here you can see the width. We're going to make it, we'll say, actually we're going to do 325, because what we're going to do is enable folks to, we're going to put a Facebook registration, and I'll show you exactly what that means here as we click. Well, let's edit the header size just so it looks a little bit better. And we'll capitalize free. Grab a free copy of Dan Moskow's book. Save. Save your web form. Now we're going to click go to step 2. Now my web form, we're going to just change that to free book copy, and we're going to place this in the sidebar, like on the side where that goes right there. So that way we'll just stick that in there so we have an easy idea. And the Facebook registration form, sorry, I'm not going to go through that process, but it provides people, if you visit Dan Moskal University right now and land on the see the right form that isn't being switched in and out because we're testing this, but we've found that the Facebook registration enabling integration, if somebody's logged into Facebook, all they have to do, their profile will pop up automatically on your website, and all they have to do is click one button. All they have to do is click register. It makes it a little bit easier for folks rather than them having to type in their actual email address, even if they have the auto populate like we do. We found that it seems to be, thus far through our testing, converting a little bit better. So I would encourage you to check that and test it for yourself to see exactly what works, and we'll give you an update here as we get some more testing done with it. So we're going to click Save Your Form, and we're going to go to step 3, and that's going to give us our code. I will install my form. This is the way I do it. And we just grab this code, we copy it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just paste it into this website. So we now have this web form that we just created showing up in our sidebar right here instead. To paste it in, you can do it a million different ways. You can hard code it in. You can also, if you have a WordPress site, you can put it in using the widgets, or I like to use the simple hooks. If you're using Blogger, that would be in your widgets area. There's a million different ways you can put it in. Probably some of the easier is widget and the widget or gadget area with Blogger, widget with WordPress, gadget with Blogger. Sorry about that. So come and visit Dan Moskal University, sign up, and grab a copy of our free book. It's Email Marketing That Works. It's on sale currently in the paperback. You can get it, it looks like now for $14.20, but it'll be in the Audible and available at audible.com here in the very near future, especially assuming we don't have any issues with the approval process, which we didn't last time, and I don't anticipate that we will again this time. There are a few simple guidelines that they want you to follow when you make an audiobook, but that, from what we have seen, has been a very effective way of getting your message out there and distributing your book in addition. Anyways, this is Dan Moskal. Hope you're having a great day. Visit danmoskaluniversity.com. Sign up for our newsletter. We're going to send you a free copy of our book. And please leave any comments, questions, or specific concerns below. We really are here to help and want to help you. Don't let all this technology, intimidate you, or don't let it get overcomplicated. A lot of this stuff, if you overthink it or just spend too much time thinking about it, it can get a little overwhelming or complex. Instead, just relax. We zig and zag through life. That's just part of the process and part of the process of learning these things. So I know you can do it. I've been able to learn a lot of this stuff, even though it's taken me quite a long time. I was barely able to escape from college after just under a decade. So if it took me that long to get out of what most people can do in 4 years, I promise you can do it too. So have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching. Look forward to talking to you again soon.